I really think you've had a nice calf show, both in the grays and in the reds. And I'm proud of the cattle that we got out here, both in first and second place. We started off our division with a really high quality class and one with a young heifer that has a lot of balance and cleanliness and femininity. And in my opinion, it's going to be just a notch bigger, doesn't have quite as much body. There was another really good heifer that belonged to the young lady that wins the second class that was acting up when we tied on the rail. They didn't bring her back out here, and she's one of the good cattle in this division. I like that female really well. If she'd have been more cooperative, this young lady would have really liked this division. The heifer that wins Class 2, I believe she's a September. Is that correct? I love this heifer in terms of rib shape and body. I like her rear flank. She's got cow stamped all over. Bold in her rib, good underneath, just a nice, complete kind of female. Not the prettiest one, okay, but one of those that's sound and good-bodied and really, really functional. The 66/9 female is a really clean, extended female that's got worlds of muscle in her. This young lady's done a really nice job of showing her, and she's a high-quality, nice, balanced female. She's got enough depth to her rib, and yet she's really clean design, got a lot of muscle, a lot of power to her. And then we came to the oldest class in the division and had a really rough call. We had a heifer here that when you stand her at a silhouette, in my opinion, she wins this division. She's bold sprung, she's big ribbed, she's got a lot of muscle to her, but when I set her in motion, she troubles me in the way that she moves, okay? If we just judge them standing still, don't ever move them, she's my winner. When I set her in motion, I'm going to beat her, and I'm going to beat her with entry 348 out of Class 2. That's my calf champion. Congratulations. The heifer we bring in behind her is a little more like the winner of Class 3, a more extended kind of female that's got a good balance to her, and yet she's in a more moderate frame size package. I like her lines, I like her balance. I'd like to widen her out underneath just a little bit. The question here is if there's enough cow there to go ahead and run, because you can see that the January heifer is as big as my September heifer's replacement, so that gets to be a closer call. The female that I love is the one that wins the oldest class in here, and if she could have walked, she'd have been a very easy division champion. I'm going to leave her in the reserve hole. Congratulations.
All right, let's give you a little bit of information. Ooh, you killed my information. Here we go. Your calf champion gray females, Lady H. Mandy Manso. Just kind of rhymes, flows there. 86 with a 9. Ashley Nettles of Greensburg, Louisiana. She was your class champion out of 36. Let's go to class number 38 for your reserve calf champion female, and that would be RLB Miss 284, Amanda Pounds of Matthews, Alabama. And Mary Kate Walters went 1-2 in class 42, and Ashley Nettles and Hannah Carrier were first and second in class 43.
In our Red Brahman show, the heifer that leads our lineup off 308, I believe she's a December female. I love her rib and her body and her muscle. I think she's very powerfully constructed, both in terms of rib shape, dimension down her top. The heifer that comes right behind her is a bigger, more extended kind of female. She's probably got just a little more balance, and always going to be a bigger cow at maturity. The summer-born female out of the middle of the lineup, this young lady's heifer is a lot like the heifer right up in front of her. Probably has just a little more to her in terms of growth and performance, but not quite as much depth of rib and body. Then we get to the oldest heifer in the class, and we find a May female that's very moderate in her frame size, very level from hooks to pins, deep in fore and rear rib, steps down on a big foot, flexes in her pasterns. Now, she doesn't take a really long stride of it or front end, but she steps her track. She gets around the ring very easy, and my calf champion in this division is 348. Congratulations. Young lady that was second to her in class has a big, extended kind of female. The female that suits me second best is the December heifer up on the far end. She'll be reserve calf.
Your calf champion red female. came out of your very last class of the Red Show. That is Lady H. Sherley Rojo, 63 with the 9. Ashley Nettles of Greensburg, Louisiana, moved back with me all the way back to class number 40 for your reserve calf champion. That is entry 308. Miss Jewell, 129 with the 9. Tyler Brown from Burleson, Texas.